these are people affiliated with the different businesses, so to speak, that the Biden family was involved in with respect to this instance, China. And what it appears is there were a lot of transfers from account to account to account, many transfers on the same day. That's probably one reason they received so many suspicious activity reports, which are the bank violations for the banks. The banks would look at this like, well, they must be laundering money or something. I don't necessarily think they were laundering money, Maria. It looks to me like they were trying to hide the source of that money. The source was the Chinese Communist Party.
And that is the Hot Topic Buzz. That was House Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer with me yesterday on Sunday Morning Futures, revealing what he saw from the Hunter Biden bank records that he has had access to. Liz, he's got these bank records. He's still waiting for the 150 to 200 suspicious activity reports, but the Biden administration is stonewalling. They do not want those released.
Yeah, it's amazing. The Treasury Department is supposed to release those records, Maria, and they absolutely have not. So you have to ask yourself, why is that? I think we all know why they haven't done that. It is because with releasing them, Congress will be able to trace the transactions that tie Hunter Biden and possibly his father and his business partners and his uncle to the Communist Chinese Party. I mean, any company in China, by law, has to report their activities to the Communist Party. Anything that basically went on with the Bidens goes straight to the top of the party. So I think there's a lot of smoke here. My guess is there also is fire, and boy, the White House just doesn't want that out.
Yeah, I mean, when Joe Biden walked into the White House, one of the first things he did was change the access that Congress has to suspicious activity reports.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tell, I think we could say. Look, they don't want to reveal these transactions because Joe Biden has always claimed that he knew nothing about it, that basically everything they did was perfectly legal. Maybe so, Maria, but you know what? If it is, let us find out what went on there. Let's find out exactly who was involved.
Yeah, everybody this morning is talking about the banks, Dan, and I want to get your take on this. The Department of Treasury, Federal Reserve, and the FDIC announcing emergency measures. They are fully insuring all deposits at Silicon Valley Bank as well as Signature Bank. You have to question whether or not you're going to see tougher supervision on the banking sector, Dan. Where is this going?
There's no doubt there's going to be tougher supervision on the smaller and mid-sized bank. And let's be clear, when we say smaller and mid-size, we're still talking about gigantic banks, just not as super gigantic as the JP Morgan and Citigroups of the world. So you're certainly going to see more regulation coming down the pike, especially in light of what just happened. There's just no way Congress is going to allow, for lack of a better word, a bailout to occur for those smaller banks and not have a resulting change in the regulatory environment. So that's certainly going to happen.
And by the way, even though the regulators are saying this is not a bailout because we're not protecting shareholders, we're not protecting bondholders, a lot of conversation this morning that is exactly what this is, but we are watching to see the impact right now. We got a mixed market. Dow Industrial's negative, but the NASDAQ is actually higher. Dan and Liz, stay right there. The former NFL player and Army veteran Jake McQuett is with us this morning, special guest panelist for the entire 8 a.m. hour, and that hour begins right now.